Welcome, friends. Welcome, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome to another edition of BARCLAY Talks, your morning source, I guess morning source of BARCLAY news and fun tidbits where we share and talk to past BARCLAY alumni, BARCLAY students, current BARCLAY students, and things of that nature, as you all are well aware of.
It's still the morning.
It is still the
Afternoon
morning.
yet.
Technically, that
Technically, it's
that
not
time
yet.
change definitely didn't make it easy on the boy. Actually, I got to sleep a little bit longer that day, just a little
Yeah.
bit, just a smidge.
Same. It's a great day. It was a great day that day.
That was a great day that day. That was a great night that night. I think
Yeah.
that night and today.
Yeah. Yeah.
So as far as Barclay news, we got a lot of stuff to talk about.
We do.
Yeah.
We do.
But we also have a phenomenal guest, a phenomenal family today, keeping in our theme of homeschooling and our programming there, and how we try to include all forms of students, whether you be homeschooled, public school, private school, whatever kind of school you're in, the school of hard knock life. Like we're all ready for any facet of schooling. So the guest you'll meet today is a rock star Barclay family, and they are just phenomenal, phenomenal to say the least. Um, Again, Barclay news we have today is we have Guys and Dolls coming down the pipe for you guys. Okay, if you know anything about this timeless classic musical, it is whimsical, it is silly, it is fun. Personally, my favorite song from there, aside from Adelaide's Lament, is "Sit Down, You're Rocking the Boat," because let's be honest, who likes a boat rocker?
I know I don't.
You're supposed to, Miss Michaela. This is why we rehearse these things.
Oh no! I ruined the joke.
Yes, the punchline
Oh,
has not hit.
Nope. I missed. I just hit into the air.
Yeah.
I just completely missed.
Anyways, aside from Guys and Dolls, we also have Willy Wonka set to start rehearsals very soon. Again, another whimsical, funny, lighthearted yet entertaining show for everyone to come and enjoy. It's literally for the community. Guys and Dolls is our professional show. Willy Wonka, if I can stay on screen, Willy Wonka is our professional, semi-professional academy community show, and again, that brings it all together as we slowly but surely continue to gear up for
our 5-year cabaret, but you're missing one show, Mr. Jason.
Good catch.
Yeah.
What show am I missing?
Elf.
Oh, of course I was going to get to
Yes.
Elf, Miss Michaela, but I can't tag Willy Wonka and Guys and Dolls without talking about the cabaret. You know this.
That's true.
This is why we rehearse, Miss Michaela.
Yes, the 5-year cabaret. It's going to be so soon.
Yes, we have a lot of amazing songs that we're already like digging through the haystack and finding these lovely. I'm telling you, Miss Michaela, I wish you were in the room. It is so many good songs. Mm-hmm. So many good songs. If you guys got to see Theory of Relativity, what I can tell you is just know that that show is full of so many beautifully written songs, and I can just tell you to keep it a surprise. I can just tell you that the ones we're looking at in there is leaves me speechless. Leaves me speechless.
I cannot wait.
I'm gonna play it for you after the show.
All right.
On top of the 5-year cabaret, like Miss Michaela had mentioned, we have Elf Jr. already in the works. We already have Elf Jr. in the works, and actually, our guest today is part of the cast. Didn't even get to tell you that.
Yes.
We have Elf Jr. in the works, and it's slowly coming together. It's a quick process, and these kids are already putting in the work. We were able to announce the cast and produce a cast list this past week, and now we have rehearsal for it tomorrow. Actually, now that I'm remembering, we have rehearsal for it tomorrow. But these kids are working very hard already out the gate to bring you guys some quality holiday cheer, fun, merriment. Thank you. I was almost gonna say cheesy, but I think I'm also hungry, so that might be.
I think I'm also hungry.
That might be where it comes from. Our guest today, again, phenomenal culinary artist. Yes. Yeah, wait till you guys hear what she made today. With that being said, that's the Barclay news for now. Be on the lookout. Actually, I'll save it for the end. Don't worry about it. Let's leave that a surprise.
Yeah.
With that being said, let's welcome our esteemed guest, shall we?
Yes.
So, Mr. Taylor, just so you know, and so the audience knows, this family, again, is a rock star family. They honestly probably work just as hard as us, if not harder.
Probably. I do not doubt that.
Every time I see them, they're always like on to the next thing or moving on to the next thing or, going to drop off a cake somewhere, right. Whether it be West Palm or Pembroke Pines. They're on the road and they're moving and grooving. This family is part of the Barclay community, and they do a lot of things here. They are in all the classes. If not all, definitely most of the classes. They are in our show programs and have been, I believe, since. That's going to be one of the questions during the interview you'll see. And again, they're always ready to help. Caroline has found her best friend in that family, so right. They have just been a great addition to the community, and we are so thankful to have them, one, and two, just so glad that they can be a part of it. So with that being said, I'm going to adjust the camera. I feel like I'm going to go the wrong way.
There we go.
Beautiful. Look at that split.
Yes.
Look at that split. There we go.
We need our crew. Where's our crew?
Where is the crew? I am the crew.
You're the crew.
With that being said, guys, please help me welcome the Glasser family, Madeline Glasser and Celia Glasser.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hello. How are you guys?
Good.
We're good. Crazy day, but that's usual for our house. So.
Right.
I feel like your house is that house in what is it, the Wizard of Oz, or the Wizard of Oz, where it's like spinning in that tornado. And it's just constant.
That's a pretty good way to describe it.
Yeah. It's a constant tornado of emotions and different like activities and stuff.
Witches on the outside.
Witches on the outside. It's like outside, but it comes inside sometimes.
Yeah. Cows flying everywhere.
It's great to see you guys. You guys are looking very radiant.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Maybe it's the light up from the window. I don't know. A cup of coffee. Who knows?
I haven't had coffee.
No, you can't drink coffee.
Yeah, Madeline, I think you should definitely wait. We can have a nice cup of tea for me.
Lemon.
Yeah. My favorite.
So you guys obviously have been with Barclay since, remind me again?
Mary Poppins.
Since Mary Poppins, yes.
Poppins.
I'm little Bumblebee.
You guys were part of Mary Poppins, and Madeline, you were the bee. You were the queen bee, yeah?
Yeah. Tyler. That's how long ago it was.
That
Yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
So far, yet so close. With that being said, Celia, I want to throw it to you really quickly because many people probably don't know this.
Oh.
What I was talking about earlier is Celia owns her own business, and Celia is in the magic world of baking and making cakes, and I think she has a couple other things that she does, but definitely she traveled all the way to. Have you gone to Jupiter? You haven't gone to Jupiter, right?
Oh, Jupiter, she does like a marine biology class, but I deliver from like West Palm all the way down to like Pembroke Pines, Hallandale.
Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about that just a little bit, like how is it being like, I don't even know what you call it, but a cake master during the state of the world and like traveling all of these different places. How is that for you guys?
So originally when the pandemic first started, I made the choice that I wasn't going to deliver at all. and that I kind of made the stand that I felt that like I don't want to go into people's homes, and because I wanted to make sure that everybody was safe. Plus, I had people who wanted cakes for like 100 people, and I just felt that like during the state that we were in, I didn't feel like I should kind of support that. But now things have started opening up. I go and deliver. Obviously, I wear a mask and gloves. Usually, I just deliver to the front door, and they do the rest. But my business seems to have like boomed since I've started opening up. I decorate a lot for the Little Princess spas, which are in Boca, Wellington, Pembroke Pines, and Hallandale. Hence the reason I drive a lot. But I go from doing cookies to cakes to cupcakes. I do cake pops, even though I don't enjoy doing cake pops.
Yeah.
They're so delicious.
They are delicious, but they are very time consuming. And I have a little bit of OCD. And if they're not perfect, I have an issue with them. So I'm better when you talk about different talents. I'm better at doing cakes.
And cookies.
Oh, and cookies. Okay.
And cupcakes.
But I feel that, the cakes I enjoy doing are the ones that are a little more creative. I don't like to do specific. I like doing my own. So, but yeah, I've been doing a lot. I've got a couple this weekend. I have a wedding tomorrow. So, yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's so expensive. Oh.
Now, do you do like decorative cakes, but do you do like I don't know, like when people like watch like Cake Boss and Cake Wars or whatever those cake shows are on like Food Channel and all that jazz. Do you do stuff like that? Do you do like big, somebody like if I wanted a cake like in the form of a giraffe, could you make me a giraffe cake?
I do some shaped cakes, but I don't make full-size giraffes. No. Right. I make a little fondant giraffe and put it on the cake. So I do like, adventure cakes, or Madeline had a turtle cake.
And
you had a Coyote Peterson cake with like snakes and lizards and bugs. I made all of those and put it on. I do some characters, but I usually try to stick to a little more obscure, or like tomorrow's one's all black. It's kind of it's black and gold so it's very simple, but it's very effective. Like Indigo theme.
Black and gold wedding cake. That's
awesome. Yeah, it's very different, but I'm excited. Something different.
I definitely want to check that out. Do you have I guess we can plug this in later, but I'm pretty sure you put like your cakes and your creations and everything on like an Instagram or Facebook or something like that, right?
Instagram. I'm really awful keeping up to date with Facebook, but all my cakes are on Instagram if I remember to take a photo of them.
Yeah.
It's a very great Instagram. I have stalked it.
You have seen it.
I have stalked her Instagram, and Cake Delicious.
Thank you.
I actually might have already gotten one.
Oh my god! And you haven't just like, huh?
Not yet.
Once again, Miss Michaela, clearly this is why we rehearse.
Right.
With that being said, I'm gonna go have a talk with my co-host later. But let's continue talking to you guys. Let's continue talking about so Celia, you own your own business. You are a cake boss in your own right. You do all of this creative thing. You feel well, you're not asking that question. Let me ask this. Madeline, has watching your mom inspired you to be creative? Like seeing her make all these delicious cakes and things of that nature?
Yes, it has. And I also have something that I have made.
No way. What did you make?
I can go and get it.
You wanna
go get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope it doesn't make me more hungry than I am.
I'm starved.
Right.
I can see Madeline over. She's a really good cook.
Yes.
I would be more than glad.
Making me breakfast lately.
Wait, you have a piece of cake you can give me?
I don't have it yet.
Oh my god.
It's in my fridge.
It's in the fridge.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's a secret. We can't
We can't. I didn't want to bring it on because I thought it might be a secret. So it has to.
We gotta keep it on down low.
Gotcha. As long as I get a slice, that's all I'm worried about.
You'll get to see it. I'll bring it by later. Madeline, show them your creation.
Okay. So
Quick. There we go.
this is what I made.
Ooh, oh my
That
goodness.
is so cool.
Unicorn rainbow sparkly brownie.
Does it have sparkles in it? No way.
What?
I didn't see the sparkles. Oh my gosh.
Wow, a unicorn rainbow sparkly brownie. That already sounds like a mouthful, and I haven't even eaten it yet.
We'll
Speaking
bring
of
them later.
Yeah.
Madeline, speaking of unicorns, you told us an amazing story earlier today, and about the first time you were interviewed, because this isn't the first time you were interviewed, is it?
No.
No, it's not. And I think our audience would love to hear the story that you told us before. I think it is super interesting and super cool, honestly.
How did your I almost said uniform. How did your unicorn uniform get you noticed by a certain someone? Talk to us about that.
So when I was like very little and I just got out of camp and school, I actually ski down Blacks now with my father because he's a veteran. So we get to go to ski trips for veterans. So the hotel developed this like game, Find the Unicorn, because I had this like shiny unicorn helmet cover for my helmet. And they said, find the unicorn, and I was the unicorn. So I was skiing down the hills, hoping out like my father get back up, because sometimes he just falls over. And then my mom skied up to me and said, we have to meet, someone wanted to meet you. And I went down, and there's always this huge rock climbing wall, and in front of it was Jordan Sparks.
That's so bananas.
And then Jordan Sparks actually wanted to play that game, Find the Unicorn, and she did. So I got interviewed by Jordan Sparks on national television.
That's
Wow.
so cool.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
So we must be like small potatoes for you at this point. You're like, I've done it before. This is nothing.
Yeah.
Here I was worried about you. Here I'm like, don't worry, Madeline. It's nothing big. We're just gonna talk a little bit, have some fun. You're like, I'm the unicorn, and I talked to Jordan Sparks. I got it.
Yeah, Madeline, you're already a pro.
Yeah, Madeline is. I'm telling you, I feel like the more we talk to them, we're gonna just hear about different like fun facts and different things like that you probably wouldn't like just know, like they own a starfish or something.
Not yet.
No, but in the future.
I knew it was in the works. So Madeline, let's talk about all of these performance opportunities you've had. Segueing from Jordan Sparks. You joined us for Mary Poppins, and you were a beautiful bee. What was the next show after that?
The next show after that,
you came for Grease Camp.
I came for Grease Camp, which was just like a greeting.
Yeah.
It wasn't really just like a big show. It was just like a greeting to theater.
Yeah, it's a nice camp program where we, introduce you to that main Grease theme, and then we also teach you, like if you're gonna go into theater and you're interested in musical theater, these are some big components you should know. Jazz squares, performing out, having big body gestures, things of that nature. So it's a very nice way to get the kiddos exposed to musical theater without putting them like on stage with a crazy expectation of a show.
Right.
So that was really good to have you there. What came next?
And then next was Honk.
Oh yes, you were
actually just going to do Newsies, but then Miss Christine, the head director, she always thought that when I was leaving, she always thought that I was doing honk instead of Newsies. So I signed up for honk, and I got a bunch of parts.
You were definitely part of the ensemble.
Fluffy.
You got Fluffy, but you had 9 costume changes in one.
9 costume changes.
Yes.
Bananas, yeah. She did them all. She was ready for each one. She was like, So good. So
It
good.
was fun.
I was a little late on one line.
But you did it while running.
So, and the line was, "Sorry, Father, that we are late." So it kind of fit.
So it worked. Look
Method
at that.
acting.
Look at that. Beautiful. Did it on purpose.
Yes.
So then we did Newsies. What came after Newsies?
What came after Newsies?
After Newsies was
Matilda.
Matilda.
Such a beautiful show. Such a beautiful show. Ah, my goodness. What happens after Matilda?
After Matilda,
Bye bye Birdie.
it was Bye Bye Birdie.
Better get ready, girl, because that's still coming. We're still getting that ready for you. Okay? Don't think we forgot about that. Hi, Nancy.
How did you see your video in for Hi Nancy? Using a
Phone.
But what kind of phone?
My mom's old phone.
No, we found a funny phone. What was the funny phone? Wasn't it a carrot?
No, it was a cucumber.
It was a cucumber. We found a cucumber that looked like a phone, and we used it. We ran it apart and synced it in.
So funny.
That's hilarious.
I thought it was hilarious.
So clearly, Madeline, you are a performer through and through. What has been your favorite show to be a part of? I know we didn't touch on the rest that you've done, but any of the past shows you've done, what has been your favorite? Which one has been your favorite?
I would say Newsies.
Newsies? Why Newsies?
Something really kind actually happened to me during Newsies when I was actually auditioning.
What happened? Talk about it.
So I actually wrote an essay on this for school.
Oh.
So it was audition day for the parts that you wanted, and I wanted Pulitzer, Les, or Spot.
Mm-hmm.
So I went up there and I was really, really scared. So I went to sit back down, but then Marcos, he helped me sing Pulitzer's song.
Oh, nice. So he helped you through the audition.
Yep.
Wow, that's so lovely. Oh my
And
goodness.
I actually got a different part called Nunzio.
The Baba of Mr. Pulitzer. Yes.
So it was a win-win, actually.
Yes.
So you like how Newsies became a family essentially. How it just no matter who you were, no matter how old you were, because we had everyone from I think Madeline, you were probably the youngest.
I was 7.
Yeah.
Even though you were 7, and I think Marcos at the time was probably 14, maybe 13.
I think he just turned 13.
Yeah.
Even though he, there was that big gap, he still got up and went up to help you, which is such a beautiful story. That is just the essence of what Barclay is. You know what I mean? No matter who you are, no matter where you're from, you always have someone here to support you. And I'm so glad that happened for you. Let me ask you this: what is your favorite show that you've seen here? Not been a part of, but what's one that you've seen and you were like, this is a good show?
It's hard.
It's hard because she's been in so many shows herself. So
I've only seen 2.
Aristocats was fun.
Well, I've only seen 3.
Okay.
So it would be Aristocats.
Aristocats.
That was a really fun.
What do you think of me? Let's talk about me for a little bit. What
Mr. Jason was in that show. He was.
Mr. Jason was an alley cat,
I was an alley
alley dog.
Alley cat.
cat. An alley cat.
And he had that really funny walk.
I wish I could perform it for you now, but we're in a tight shot here. But definitely, that too will be making the comeback, part of the 5-year cabaret. So you guys be ready for that. Beautiful, beautiful. Celia, let me ask you the same question. What is one of your favorite shows that you've seen here? I know we haven't gotten you on the stage yet, but just be ready for it.
We might be Santa for Elf.
Santa? Who knows?
Yes.
I think I could rock a beard. My favorite show, I would have to say, what was the first one you did during the summer?
During the summer?
Yeah, the school one.
Schoolhouse Rock.
Schoolhouse Rock. I really enjoyed that.
It made her cry.
It made me cry. It was a very small cast. It was an extremely small cast. It was right at the start of the pandemic and when we first opened. But I felt that the cast and the way it was done, even though there was such small numbers, that it overcame a lot emotionally for the kids, for you guys, and it was really well done. I was just like unbelievably impressed. So that was probably my favorite. It was very obviously it had emotion behind it, but it was just one of my favorite shows.
Oh, that's so good to hear. Every time we did Schoolhouse Rock, I was like, it's like every Saturday morning, like trope, cliche, that kind of stuff. And to hear that it made you cry,
That's so sweet.
that is sweet. Clearly, yeah. The when the pandemic first started, and there was all of those different mandates coming out basically every morning at one point, changing it up every morning, and we reopened. Yeah, the girls definitely held down that show so beautifully and were able to just perform together, be again, like, though the cast was small, it was definitely mighty, and they were able to support each other and definitely help each other through one of the hardest shows we've done in terms of getting an understanding of like how the world is going to work now, how live streaming and different things like that, using recordings and just this whole new element of theater now that involves cameras, lights, videos, that kind of stuff. So yeah, the cast of Schoolhouse Rock 2020 should be very, very proud of what they did, because that was no small feat for sure.
No, it wasn't, and it came off very well. It was very smooth, and I know that the girls had a great time, and it was a very, the social distance part, but like the movement, it was really well done.
Absolutely, I'm glad you enjoyed it. That's beautiful, so beautiful. Let me share this comment real quick because it is so true.
Oh yes,
very true. You guys are definitely loved here, to say the least. And it's so beautiful to have you. Speaking of which, this might actually be a good segue here. One more comment. Actually, two more comments. This is the last one. We have a birthday shirt that dons this set hashtag where your friends are more like family. I want to talk to you guys about the community. I almost said communal. No, that's right. The community aspect of Barclay, and what is it about the community that you love, hate, if you hate it? What about the Barclay community and the different events that we do? Like, how do you feel about them? Let's talk about it. What is it? Let's just talk about it.
For me, the community feel is it's authentic. that, you know, when we first started at Barclay, we've gone through, you know, we've gone through a dance studio, and then that closed, and then we joined a different theater, and that closed. So then when we were looking for a new one, we came in.
I really love theater.
You did really love theater. So when we came, like the first time she did theater, it was very like it was very, you know, in place. Like everything had its points. Everyone's super organized. Like everything was, you know, but it was kind of cold. When we first came into Barclay, and we came for like the first like welcome community events a few years ago, Miss Christine came up, and actually she didn't talk to me. She talked to Madeline, you know? So I feel that when the community events and the things that we do, and you guys do, it's very authentic. We talk to the kids that you know, nothing's ever super organized that it feels cold, that it is run like a family. Sometimes we're a little dysfunctional, but that's what makes it feel warm, and everyone feels welcome because everyone finds their place. You don't feel closed out anywhere. Everyone finds their own place. And I think someone said it a few years ago, that's like the home for misfit toys. Everybody has a place. No matter who you are, how odd you are, how perfect you think you are, you'll find some sort of place and find your friends at Barclay.
Absolutely. You know, we do always strive to be, you know, as organized as humanly possible, and we come with you know, a plan of attack for every event, every show, everything like that. But then at a certain point, you know, you gotta kind of let it go just a little bit, because if it's too stringent, or if it's like too, you know, hard on the nose, then yeah, you start to lose that familial aspect. You start to lose that community aspect, and then you forget to like you're so in your schedule that you forget to check in with the people in front of you. You know what I mean? So I know for me, when it comes to that part of it, like sometimes I know Miss Christine and Mr. Oman, maybe even Miss Michaela at this point, now that we work so much, I know they look at me like, hello, buddy, stick to the script. And I'm like, there is no script. I got kids in front of me. I got to perform. I got to keep them posted. So I always, you know, I appreciate you saying that, Celia. And of course, you know, again, we want the community to feel safe and feel that structure. But at the same time, again, the ultimate goal is to bring the community together and make them, you know, make us all feel like there is a light at the end of this tunnel. So a lot of what we're doing, you know, the Wednesday block parties where you guys have been a part of and have been such a mainstay. The Halloween block party. We have painting with Princess, right?
Mhm.
November 22nd, right? And it's gonna be with
the Tower.
Yes. We have that event coming up again for the kids to come out, enjoy a little pumpkin paint. Not pumpkin. See, I knew I was gonna say it.
Canvas painting.
Canvas painting.
Some special cookies.
With some
perhaps?
special cookies. This wacky record.
From
They might be coming from King Delicious, but who knows? Like,
It's coming from Mom.
You know,
Mom.
the open mic nights, of course, you know, all of these different things that we do so that, you know, again, especially in the world in the way that it is now, we're really trying to make sure that everyone knows that they have a place to go to, one that is safe, even not quarantined. We have been, yes, we have been COVID safe since March, since the beginning. Yes, on all of them. COVID safe since March. We have found great success in our programs and shows, classes. We helped a lot of children, you know, see the light. You know what I mean? See the light at the end of the tunnel, because what's happening now is hard. But you know, all of that said and done is to make sure that we continually push and make sure that, you know, whenever this thing is over with, you know, we can just dive right back in and just keep swimming.
Stop.
You know, Madeline, let me ask you the same question. Now, you know, you talked about Marcos helping you out during that audition. What about the community events? You know, being at the Wednesday block party, being at I'm pretty sure you guys were at the Barclay barbecue that happened last year.
Yes.
Yes,
with the big
we
water,
were.
with the water fight that we were going to try and do
Yes.
sports, but with the other people singing.
How do those things, from academy student, from being a student, how do those things translate to you?
It feels like you sometimes bring the show and bring summer theater everywhere you go.
Beautiful.
So you go over to your friend's house and then you guys just start singing sometimes. That's what me and Lila do sometimes.
Absolutely.
Happens
Absolutely.
even when you get old, Madeline.
Singing.
Yes.
But I have to also say that the community on her phone from the show, she seems to collect everybody's phone numbers and her phone doesn't ever stop. So they've become best friends and family, and they're always talking to each other, always checking in on each other. They perform together like all the time. So they're kind of like, your second family.
Yeah, Madeline, during Descendants, I just remember Madeline like pulling out her phone after like day one. She was just like, "What's your number? Let me take a picture. I need to see. Like I want to get a group chat going." And she like got a group chat going. They would FaceTime every day and like rehearse.
Zoom
I
too.
I think it was just amazing to see that and the camaraderie and I think that moment again with like Marcos and all of those other moments where the community slowly was like forming in front of Madeline. I think now she's like everyone needs to be my friend and I'm gonna be friends with everyone. So she definitely is like she's the anchor point at least right now of that. And I again during Descendants I thought that was so beautiful. And I know during she's gonna do the same thing, so I'm not even worried about it. Your friends literally do become more like family, and I think Madeline has got her circle of friends just continually expands, and I can't wait to see how big it's gonna be. Honestly, I'm excited for you, kid. I'm definitely excited. Mr. Taylor, I think we gotta ask that quintessential question.
Oh yes, that quintessential question
That
that we always
quintessential
ask.
question.
Very important.
What is your favorite color?
Oh,
Is that
that's
is that?
I didn't think that was the quintessential question.
Oh yes.
That is a quintessential question, but maybe not the.
So you take it away. You asked the actual question.
Gotcha.
I thought we were on the. This is
Right.
I didn't rehearse.
Right. It's blue. But
Gotcha.
if you want to know.
Mine's blue too.
Oh my gosh, twins. So yes, the quintessential question that we always ask on BARCLAY Talks is, why do you keep coming back to BARCLAY? What is the BARCLAY magic that everyone is talking about? And yes, I would love to hear from both Madeline and Sue.
Madeline, why don't you say that?
You're going to stop. Why do you keep coming back to BARCLAY? Why is it so magical?
So why I keep coming back to BARCLAY is because you always make friends and you always get help from someone else if you don't know your line or don't know this other section of the song, and if they know it they can help you.
Beautiful. Is that only it? Is it only when you're in a show, or is there other things outside of the show?
There's also other things outside the show because I always gather up their phone numbers and all that, and then we do Zoom calls to practice and rehearse. That's what we did in Descendants, actually. So I would make all the Zoom calls and arrange them for the right times, as they can, if people could come and how long they can stay. So I just put the timers on, and then we start rehearsing, and somehow we end up passing the timer and making new Zoom calls.
That, my dear, just to give you a little insight, that is stage management 101. You bringing all these people together, making sure everything operates and is facilitated effectively. So I'm very very proud of like the work you did in Venice. It was so beautiful to watch, and I'm so glad that you guys were able to make that community. Let me ask you this. I know your mom said that you guys still keep in touch. Do you guys have you heard from your descendants friends recently? Have you guys like been texting or anything?
Lately it's been every single day, every single second.
No way.
And sometimes I even have to put my phone on mute when I'm doing my work.
Oh my goodness. That's so special.
That is beautiful. I think Celia, you had a funny story about after they had all their numbers in that group chat, there was like something funny happened where I'm gonna let you tell it.
Madeline left her phone at home one day, and the phone, and I wasn't home. It was just my husband, and the phone kept making a noise. My husband couldn't figure out where the text message was coming from, and he kept checking his phone. It wasn't there, and he finally realized that it was Madeline's phone. It just did not stop going off, and he had to go and turn it off. He was like, it would just keep going and going and going. There was phone calls, there was text messages, it was FaceTimes, and he like looked, and everyone was worried because Madeline wasn't answering, that something was wrong, and she was just in the pool.
Oh my goodness.
So but yeah, her phone does go off constantly, and it's not just her descendants friends. It's the ones from the show, from Newsies. It's from what was the show after that? You did the Fame friends, and I think she learned a lot of the Zoom calls and the FaceTime calls and the group chat from the older kids from Fame when she performed with them. They did one, and they joined her in, which was very sweet because they're all a lot older, so they didn't have to, but they joined her in, and the messages that were coming through on that because I obviously read her text messages, but the messages that were coming through were so supportive of each other. Someone was very nervous about their lines or playing an instrument at school or something, and they were all like, no, someone was being bullied at school about playing a musical instrument or singing, and someone wrote through, there's no bullying at BARCLAY, and we're all here for you. And it was just very sweet because it wasn't anything to do with the directors or the staff saying no bullying at BARCLAY. It was the kids saying it to each other and saying, literally just sing, play your instrument, be who you are. Like, we're proud of you. No one's going to bully here. No one judges you. We're all here for each other. And it was very sweet to read it and see that how the kids feel about each other. And it was very sweet. That's probably part of the magic.
Here's actually a picture of the four evils.
That's so I guess, Celia, technically I don't really have to ask you what is the magic for you, because I guess it, you can obviously tell us, but I guess it's just knowing that your kids, because at this point Landon's part of the company.
Yeah.
He's more than welcome to come join us whenever he's ready. But I think it's the safety of your children being in our space, the creativity that they get to display and like nourish, and things of that nature. Like, again, if you want to just talk about that a little bit, but what is it for you as a parent now? What brings you back?
Well, originally, going off the bullying part, Madeline had been bullied back in first grade. And it got to a point where my husband and I decided that we needed a change. So we tried moving to Colorado. We moved for 6 months, and we homeschooled her. Because we started to lose the little spark that was inside of her. So then when we came back and we did that first full summer with Grease and Honk and Newsies, we started to see her shine again. And then she found a place. She found a place that was safe for her. The staff, they all know her quirky personality, and rather than trying to dampen it down and tell her to stay in a corner, you encourage it. You try and bring it out and push it in a way or evolve it in a way that is helpful. You don't try and squash a child's personality to fit into your mold. You make the child's personality fit the mold, like you make the show fit around each child's personality. I think you do that really well with casting. So I feel that she's found a place that fits her, that everybody just makes you feel like family. It's the same with Landon. Landon is very hyper, but everyone welcomes him in. And his best friend was with Caroline. And so the two of them they've been since they were babies, and they're growing up together. And it's very sweet to see how their relationship's growing. And, and for me, I feel like I found best friends, so I think that's why we all fit. Everyone understands each other, and we all find a home.
Absolutely. What I love about having you all again a part of it is that no matter what is happening, we like you said, we just like gel and we fit. We make sure that everyone is safe. Like every time again, Landon is here, like I treat him as like my own like child. At some point, I'm like, Landon, like that, right? Okay, so don't do that, And obviously, watching him and Caroline, have their moments is always sweet. And having Madeline, like Miss Christine made a joke yesterday. She was like, you know what I think we need like something. Obviously, I'm doing like a million things. She was like, you need someone who just like has like a little notepad and like follows you around and just like writes stuff down when you say it. And I was like, who I would love to have as my assistant? Madeline. I would love for Madeline to just follow me, just write down different things that I like need to do or need to check off my list. I feel like the picture of me and her just like taking on the world is gonna be crazy, and then like just seeing her like write everything. I think it's so funny. Definitely, having you guys be part of it. Celia, there's so many times you've helped me out, definitely helped us out, whether it be, talking to some of the parents whenever I'm in my million things, giving out hand sanitizer and checking temperatures, that kind of stuff. Again, the Wednesday block party, I hear you have some embarrassing videos of me and Miss Michaela performing.
So it's a bribery.
I'm scared to put that out there. But just being there, you again, your kids bring that creative spark, energy, light to our shows, our programs, our classes. But obviously, you as a parent, and even Jeff, your husband, who I know we don't get to see him often, but when he's there, you definitely know he's there. He is supporting us as well. Like having you guys, just the whole family as a whole, has been beautiful and has been such a pleasure to say the least. As far as just the different things that you guys do. When I know for sure I don't think about it. I'm like, I didn't even think about that, but Celia's like doing it.
Well, thanks for having us.
Of course, you're always welcome. So I think Miss Madeline, as you enjoy that unicorn rainbow breakfast brownie, I'm jealous. I'm so jealous.
Bring some with us.
As you enjoy your late afternoon snack, or I guess early afternoon snack, like 6. How about you sing us a little something from Descendants? Yeah, you got a little something for us?
You got to finish your mouthful first. All right, I'm off.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Miss Madeline, who is Evie in Descendants. She's going to be performing The Space Between, which is a duet, but she's going to hold down both parts because, hello, she's like amazing. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, Miss Madeline Glasser with Space Between. Take it away, my dear.
Know what you were going through. I thought that you were fine. Why did you have to hide? Let you down. The truth is out, tearing me apart. Not listen to my heart. We have to go, and I will never stop you, even though we've changed. You found me in the space between where two worlds come to meet. I'll never be out of reach. You are part of me, so you can find me in the space between. Be alone, no matter where you go. We meet in the space between. What? I feel sorry for Audrey. Smart like you, she wouldn't need a prince to make her feel good. A prince and a knockoff wannabe. Mom once told me it doesn't make you royalty. Huh, wait, are you being nice? Me? Never. There are no words left to say. I know you gotta find your place, but this is not the end. No, you're part of who I am. Even if we're worlds apart, you're still in my heart. It will always be you and me. You got me in the space between two worlds come to meet. I'll never be out of reach. You are part of me, so you can find me in the space between two worlds come to meet. Go and meet in the space between.
Whoa. Madeline.
Yes, Madeline.
In the space
That
between.
was amazing.
Wow. Madeline, how old are you?
I am 9.
9.
Whoa.
Singing like that?
A powerhouse for sure.
Man, listen. This girl's destined for Broadway. If you telling me no Jordan Sparks, I guarantee you.
Get you in waitress,
Yeah, it'll get you in wait.
yeah. There you go.
Madeline as a part of
Waitress. One of the dancers with the pies in the background.
Yeah, she'll probably bake all the pies.
Exactly.
She'll probably bake
She'll
and
bake
break.
all the pies that are around the stage and that they hand out, and she'll be in the show.
Amazing.
Multi-talented.
Yep.
Yeah.
Love it, Madeline. That was awesome, and I was sharing a couple of the comments as they came in. But here's a good one for you here.
Yay.
Oh, almost missed one. I almost missed one. But obviously, as you can see, even though we are worlds apart, we still have a lot of love, a lot of support, a lot of people who recognize you, know you, and support you. So just know that, again, we are very grateful and very thankful that you guys have been a part of the Barclay community. And honestly, there's no other words for me to say. I'm gonna sound like a broken record at this point. Thank you guys for joining us. I'm gonna leave you with kind of a lengthy comment here, but I think you guys should read it, and then we'll let you guys go, because I know I think Madeline has to surf now. She likes surf, skateboards, and
We missed it for you guys today.
oh,
We feel blessed.
Thank you.
God.
Snorkel tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm snorkeling tomorrow, so I get in the water anyway.
Yeah.
No, there you go.
I know you guys are busy, so let me just leave you with this a little bit of a lengthy.
Aw.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for putting up with us and having us. And for all you guys do. There is a blessing with all this, the live stream thing, as my family from New Zealand and Australia can now watch. So there's lemonade from the lemons of the world right now. So
That's awesome.
Yes. Now Barclay's literally international. We're in New Zealand.
Yep.
We're in New Zealand.
That's so cool.
Amazing. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. I feel like I'm famous. To the Glasser family, not only in Boca and the surrounding areas, but everyone in New Zealand and everything like that. Thank you guys for again just this amazing family. And thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being part of the audience. And obviously, you guys, Glassers, just know that there's plenty more coming your way, and we hope to see you and you're part of it.
We'll see you guys this afternoon. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Yeah.
That was so wonderful.
Such a lovely family.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I'm literally all smiles. Like I can't stop smiling. That's
You can't not smile when
you can't
you're with them.
not. So Miss Michaela, clearly me and you have to talk. One, because we have to sign off and we have to go do our crazy things that we do. But also, how could you not bring that slice of cake?
It's not ready yet, Mr. Jason, and it's still a surprise, so let's keep it on the down low. Remember?
Guys, I'm clearly going to have to take a moment because just when you thought you knew someone,
I'll get you a cake for your birthday, Mr. Jason.
My birthday's already passed.
Oh, well, I'll save you a piece of cake at some point.
You gotta give me a cake for Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Thanksgiving cake?
Yes, a Thanksgiving
Turkey
cake.
Delicious. Turkey cake. I'm a vegetarian, so that sounds absolutely delicious. Turkey.
As I go
cake.
talk to my co-host, guys, thank you again for being part of BARCLAY Talks. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for enjoying the show. A couple of last minute announcements and everything like that. Again, Guys and Dolls is beginning rehearsals this weekend, so be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for Elf Jr. That's going to be coming at you right before our holiday season, right smack dab in the middle after Thanksgiving, but before Xmas. Give the gift of entertainment to your friends and family. Really check out our website, barclayperformingarts.com, for all of the show dates and different ways you can help out, be a part of the company, things of that nature. We have a lot. We have a lot of things coming at you that again we can't really cover in this tight little segment.
Yeah.
But please just know that if you need any information, BarclayPerformingArts.com has everything you need. You can get registered for classes there. Our classes are on and popping. I feel like you guys are going to get tired of me plugging that, but
They are.
At this point,
we cannot lie.
At this point, I'm going to keep saying it till we stop doing classes, which will be never. Classes are on and popping. We got kids having fun. We got kids enjoying it. Our show programs again are in the works and are already working to bring you some quality entertainment. So be on the lookout for that. Ms. Michaela had mentioned that we have painting with a princess on canvas and not pumpkins because we're past Halloween.
We're past it.
We'll have some special cookies, I hear.
Yes.
And I will talk.
Make cookies.
I will talk to my co-host after. But there'll be cookies, there'll be painting, there'll be princesses,
stories,
there'll be
fun
stories and singing. Stories like a tower, stories like a book.
Hey, yeah,
stories like
multiple
a story.
Meanings.
We have that coming at you. We'll have some different events probably coming at you as well. Things of that nature. So really, find a way to get involved. Come join us on those Wednesday block parties. Again, me and Miss Michaela, Miss Amanda, we rock the mic for you, so you have some live entertainment, like a live style concert. Open mic night coming at you real soon. We are in talks of either doing it this week or really picking it up next week. But just know if you want to be part of open mic night, don't hesitate to contact me. If you have my number, you know how to reach me. If you have Miss Michaela's number, you know how to reach her. Don't be afraid to reach out because those mics are open and it's a night.
Yeah.
Okay? You like that?
Agreed. Yeah.
You like that? I know you
Yeah.
like that.
Open.
Other than that, guys, thank you for again joining us. We thoroughly enjoy doing this talk show, and the different people we get to talk to, the different people we get to see. One, to our past guests, thank you for being there. Thank you for being part of it. Our future guests, I know you probably don't know who you are just yet, but thank you for coming out and supporting us.
Neither do we. I wanted to keep it on the down low.
You and your secrets.
Yes.
I need you to stop.
I need to be a little
You
mysterious.
need to tell. No, not when we're co-hosting. Oh,
Gotta keep it interesting.
Guys, once again, thank you for being in the audience and for watching. We're gonna get out of here because now we are late to our next thing, and we don't want to make you late to your next thing. So please have a great rest of your Friday. Enjoy the weekend that's coming up, and stay safe out there. We already know what's happening, so just keep yourself safe, keep yourself healthy. Make sure you drink water, drink your orange juice, do your thing, get some rest.
Yes.
Because I'm definitely gonna go get some rest. After I talk to Miss Michaela and my missing cake. All right, guys, we'll see you later. Okay? You guys have a great rest of your day. So you